Okay, so a couple months ago, I mean, probably like a month ago, I don't know exactly when I did it, but I did a video on Sasuke, the Christmas Sasuke, which I said, wow, they're coming back because it's close to Christmas and there's nothing that can stop them from releasing the Christmas units again. Well, I was wrong because they never came back. I just can't say why, because it's the only time they are supposed to come back. The only freaking time they're supposed to come back, and they didn't. I don't understand Gree. I know they probably maybe make money with it. I don't know. Every single time I think of a decision that Gree makes, for the ones that are more familiar with people calling out Bandai, Gree is the one that actually takes care of the game. Gree is the, like, Bandai just licenses Naruto to them. Like, Bandai develops the game. Gree passes on every single opportunity they have to make money. I don't know why. They just don't like money. But yeah, so a reason why I was thinking of that maybe Itachi didn't come back was because he's in the boost pool. And maybe they wanted to hold on to Itachi and Sasuke and not release on Christmas, and maybe see if they would win the boost pool, which they won't. Like, there's no way Sasuke and Itachi are gonna win, given that there's these units here. The samurai units, and also, yeah, samurai units, just still samurai. All the samurai units are much better than any other seasonal unit. Like, there's no, there's no contradiction. They are. And Karin and Hashirama are going to win. I mean, I can only hope so, because I really want Hashirama to come back. I don't have them. But yeah, and what they could do, I was actually thinking of that, is instead of like just bringing the units that win the boost pool, like what they did was in the second anniversary, if you weren't around for some reason, they boosted Sakura, the Samurai Sakura, which is why she's not in the pool, and only she came back. You had the option for all of them. I don't know if it was all of them, but you had the option for some seasonal characters, and Sakura won, so she was the only one that came back actually, which was pretty okay. I didn't mind at the time. What they could do is they could boost the units. Let's say Hashirama and Madara win. Let's say in a parallel universe, Karin doesn't win, but she's probably going to win. Hashirama and Madara wins, and then they come back in the banner as boosted, and they have 1% each, or 2, or whatever they decide. And all of these other units are also featured in a 5% pool that you can pull them. Not 5% each, but like you have a 5% of getting into this pool of these unfeatured seasonal characters. That would be really, really interesting. I would love to see that, because then people could actually get these units and they would come back. Same thing for New Year's, Minato and Kushina, which also didn't come back. If I find them in my friends list, maybe I'll do a video about them, but not the priority right now. Same thing for the, actually not the same thing, because 2 of them are, oh, okay. Only 1 of them are going to win. I thought 2 of them were going to win. 1 of them is going to win, and I wouldn't like the other ones to be also featured in the banner. That's it. So I would really love to see that, but let me take a look at Itachi. I don't recall if I showcased Itachi, because I did one for Sasuke, which was the one that I said like, wow, they're gonna come back, which they didn't. It was pretty sad. I don't recall if I did one for Itachi. Maybe I did. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't. In case I did, it's probably gonna be not much different of a video, because although Wisdom did get Hashirama, I didn't get Hashirama, so I can't use his boost. But even if I did have Hashirama in the team and I use his boost, it wouldn't be that big of a difference, just because he doesn't have a high multiplier, right? Oh, I forgot to open his character. What am I doing? He has a 3.5 to all enemies with a 60% chance of step damage for 2 turns, and this guy has a 70 luck. I remember his banner was really good, because all of these seasonal banners, they need to lure you in to summon, because these are banners that are kind of a trap to make you not summon for Blazing Festival. So they need to lure you in, so he had an incredible banner, which makes sense. So Ninjutsu, I had to make a cut because I had to make a cut. But his normal jutsu is 3.5 through all enemies in range, 60% chance of slip damage for 2 turns, and knocks them back. And the ultimate is an 8.5 to 1, and 60% chance of mobilization for 2 turns. Slip damage gets boosted by 20, so he's actually 80%. And then the mobilization also gets boosted by 20, so he's also at 80%. And he has a 40% chance of resetting the ultimate. He is kind of a mini Blazing Festival Itachi in a way. Yeah, kinda. Not really, but kind of. And then he does have a sync of boosting attack, which I'm activating. And then syncing with wisdom restores health. I guess at the time it was really good, because you know, wisdom at the time was terrible, no healing at all. But nowadays we have a better wisdom team. So yeah, even if he came back, I'm trying to think of a scenario where like it would be a good thing, right? And I don't know if people would really summon, but here's the thing, right? Maybe what I was thinking, right? The Itachi and Sasuke, they have incredible ultimates. They are really good looking. Which, by the way, let me deactivate the music, because I was listening to the in-game music while playing Ninja Road. But they have incredible ultimates, and must have taken a lot of work. I think it's actually kind of loud. Must have taken them a lot of work. In which, in that case, not doing it again makes sense. Not doing a new Christmas banner with new Christmas characters makes sense. If it takes a lot of time and like the results don't pay off, it makes sense. Maybe it's not worth doing it again. But here's the issue. Here is the issue. They could have just, you know, just put the same characters that they already did. It's like, it's free. You don't need to make anything new. It's free. They already exist. So I don't understand. But again, same thing for the Minato and Kushina. Maybe they just didn't come back because they are in that boosting pool, and maybe if they won, people wouldn't summon for the boost pool banner, I guess. But at the same time, it would be like, people would summon on the New Year's banner if they were good, of course, and they would be like, oh, they're probably gonna win. And then they would summon again for the boost pool, because maybe another unit would win. I don't get. Okay. So, I can get the full attack, okay. So actually, let me put it times 1. I can get the full attack boost and do the ultimate. If you haven't seen his ultimate yet, believe me, it's incredible. So I'm getting the boost from Jiraiya for 250, Sakura for 250, Hinata for 300, and then also the sync skill, syncing with Hidden Leaf for 100. So, just letting you know. Like, look at how cool this ultimate looks. It must have taken them a lot of time, which I understand why you don't want to do this again if it wasn't, and like, it didn't pay off, you know? There weren't enough people buying pearls to summon on this banner, so it wasn't worth it. But at the same time, the unit already exists, so I just don't get it. But would you summon for it if it came back? I probably wouldn't, because really, other than that, like, you could get some like normal banner units in it, of course, but I can't think of any that I don't have and I would want. So maybe the seasonal, if the seasonal boosted pool banner thing that I said would come up, where all of the other seasonal characters would be unfeatured on the banner, maybe it would be really interesting. People would really like buy pearls and summon for it. And I say buy pearls because you gotta think of like the business side of things, right? They need to make money to sustain the game. And that would be really cool if they would actually do a thing like that, because people would if they do like second anniversary where they give a free multi with a guaranteed featured unit, that would be really cool. And then you get like Hashirama and you're really happy. So yeah, this was Itachi. I have this Itachi that is 70 luck on my friends list for ages. I was waiting for him to come back on the 25th, maybe 24th. And he never came back. He never came back. And I was like, wow, I'm not gonna showcase him. But now I am, because I just realized that maybe he's gonna come back. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching. And please fucking subscribe. Same thing for Minato and the other girl, the Naruto mom, the one that no one knows the name, you know?